Changed it all, has it? It's been sitting in storage this whole time, and just going through some of my stuff I've got kind of laid around here. These are all the different little boss kits and stuff, and I've got my own stuff, my own creation. Dude, this knife right here is hard to find. It's almost impossible to buy. You know, back in the day, this was like $20, and then now they're like $50 for that particular knife. It's got a full survival kit inside. It's pretty neat. It's got snare wire and everything else. And then over here, I've got some of the other stuff. Saws. You try to condense stuff. So you do a AA battery style flashlight and AA battery style flashlight. Something that's really light and you don't mind carrying around with you for extra light. If you need some light, tube lights work good. They glow in the dark. Same with, these things here. These are solar, but it hasn't seen sun in a while, so it's probably dead. So it needs to sit out from the sun for a little while. Broadheads, spears, stuff like that. Spears, Gorilla tape. This is a small roll. Everyone likes this one, especially if you're a prepper nerd. You all probably have like 4 or 5 of these. Blanket. This is good. Heirloom seeds. People always talk trash about heirloom seeds, but having them with you. And what if you're never coming home? What if this is the I ain't ever coming home bag? The inch bag, right? Inch bag. Same here. Navigation stuff. All your stuff is in those Voyager kit. They don't make this anymore. This is really a rarity. I'm hanging on to it. It's a really good kit. A lot of these kits from Adventure Medicals and stuff like that, all these different medical backgrounds. This is part from the Boss website. Stanford Outdoor Supply had Adventure Medical kits, or these Voyager kits, not Adventure Medical, as you were. But as Adventure Medical makes this stuff. You see the orange packaging, that's Adventure Medical. Anyway, but yeah, back on to this. The coolest SAS survival guide you can never find. This is another little rare treasure. Tiny, the pocket version. And people talk trash about carrying this around. But this has references for everything. Everything. Even freaking hand signals. How to convert power. Weird stuff. You name it. It's probably some weird, even knots. See that? You saw that, right? There's knots in here too. People don't understand what is all in this thing. Even different types of fasteners. Pocket reference guide. And this is the 4th edition. One of my favorites. It's tiny. Look. It's that tiny. Anyways, another thing that you might see here, of course, LifeStraw. Everybody's got one of those. These batteries, I still use them. Look at that. That's how you charge them. Feed me. This is a AA. Same with these AAA. You usually run into problems where you need 4 of these. Now, these still charge like all the other ones. You can still put them in a battery charger that's like this, or you can run your USB into it, which works fine. Whole bunch of different options here. The super slim, I just found this on my own. I didn't get this from anybody. I found this on my own. Super slim solar panel that actually will charge those batteries. And you got to carry extra rain coats, ponchos. When you do your Baofeng, if you got a certain particular one, this one's extra special. It's a little bit different. It's the GT3, so it's a little bit different than what some of you used to seeing. And you got to have one of these guys. So, you want to have it on your shoulder so you can talk and walk. Same thing, you could do a throat mic as well, or earpiece. Car adapters, all that other stuff. Cell phone chargers. So it's just kind of jacked up. You got to have all this stuff just to do charging. Me, for whacking stuff. Look, I'm not carrying this. I'm just sort of going through my bag today. This isn't coming with me this time. But the shovel, I've grown accustomed to using the shovel from now on. Recently, just I can throw it and hit a target dead on. You guys have probably already watched the video where I'm just throwing these things and one after another. So I could take one of these and just use it to clear paths. You could use it as a machete. It's got a really razor sharp edge on it. You could dig holes. You could chop wood, all kinds of stuff. It has a lot of uses for the shovel. Now, food, MREs. I've got cases and cases of MREs. So I figured why not pick out some good menus I like. I like menu 19. I like menu 20. Who doesn't like menu 20? Freaking hash browns, son. That's what's up. Bacon too. This one's a really good one. Menu 17, maple sausage. And here's your beef ravioli. Everyone loves freaking menu 18. So just some of my favorite menus right there. This one here's got the beef patty, menu 19. And it's got the jalapeno cheese. Y'all remember that? You know, you'd make some trades as a willing to dealing for some freaking jalapeno cheese. Anyway, that's menu 19. Notorious menu 19. Anyway, so yeah, I got to have all that stuff in these kits. Now, right now, I'm about to go. So I'm ditching a few things. Like, you know, you got stuff like this. You know, these are great. That's a nice little hatchet. I like this thing. I like the weight of it. It's a really good throwing hatchet. You know, it's for Kung Fu Hustle. This is cool, but I don't know why this was I didn't put it in there, but somebody else did. I think my wife might have chunked it in there somewhere. But it's a crazy, gnarly looking thing. I think Sippy put it in there. But it's a gnarly looking blade. I don't know where this stuff comes from. But apparently it was shoved in there somewhere. Now, Atlas, you might need a Road Atlas. This is a good one here. You don't know. You need something that's kind of laid out like that. I don't know whose trash that is. That's not mine. That's somebody else's. But usually, because we gotten this at a freaking thrift store. Yeah, that's all thrift store stuff. But old bag that I used was this guy here. And like I said, you go through this stuff. Like right now, today, I'm going through and I'm just recharging batteries, putting stuff back where it goes. This is kind of your reminder to get stuff like that done. Yeah, I don't want to put my fancy stuff. This is my more fancy version of my shovel. And as I have, I think 5 of these shovels laying around. It's kind of dusty. It's been sitting on the shelf. But stuff like this, that's your BK4. I just made this sheath for this. I would not go stuffing that in a bug out bag that could get put in a vehicle and then possibly stolen, right? So you keep this stuff next to you, close by. You know, it's kind of a bummer. I've told you guys before, it's a drag seeing stuff get stolen. But it's like my daily carry is this guy here, my Maxpedition. I love this thing. This thing is amazing. Got the nice shoulder strap. It's got my freaking, my pepper blast from Kimber, in case I need to blast somebody in the face. Up in here, I've got some food. This is my gnarly bandana. I love this thing. Look at this thing. I got pig gloves. Love those pig gloves. A friend gave those to me. I don't even know where on earth I could find these things again, but that's these things are nice gloves. I love getting my hands on the. You guys ever get the belts? The belts of ammunition, where it's got these clothespins, the black ones. I love those. But this is the one. This is the Survivor bandana that is like it's notorious from like Survivor Man or some trash. And it was like on his television show, like wore it everywhere he went. But it's got like little details of information engraved in it. Down in here, like there's stuff that I like about this one that I won't part in other directions. Like I got my sanitizer. It also works as a fire starter. This is my pocket boy, and that's your saw. Pocket boys, what's up? This thing is nice. Silky saws are awesome. It'll cut through a freaking, you could chop down a freaking monster tree with just this. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be like, can you imagine seeing somebody out there like, I can do it? You got to have like one of those 10,000 ones, right? The mega 10,000. I think I got food in here, you know, for the kids and stuff. This is where my gap piece goes. Right up in there, you just go zip, rip in there, grab a gap piece, Glock 21 in your face. Pow, 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 pow. First aid kit. I think I've kind of shown this one before, but I've changed it though, because this is kind of like a little update. Everybody likes this little kit. This recharger pack. There's your Sog Multi-Tool, which is a really popular one everyone likes. This guy here, this thing is awesome. Hang on, pull it over here. Yeah, today I'm just kind of going through my stuff. This is just a reminder. And it's kind of a show and tell, I guess, if some of you guys haven't seen any of this stuff that I've got kind of stashed. This I've actually made char cloth with before. I liked what it did to it. When I did char cloth, I kept it like that. I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. It doesn't come off. Those carbons. See, that's why that's why nobody likes diesels, right? It's that soot, man. It just gets all over now. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with y'all. Oh boy, I explain a lot around here. All right, this is awesome. I like lighter bros. If you don't have a lighter bro, something's wrong with you. These things are cool. You get them in different colors, you know, chrome, gold, freaking tactical colors. I think they got camo and everything else. It has blades. This is the small one. It's for the mini bit. Let me pull that out. It's got blades. And then over here, what's this one here? I can't remember. Pull that down so I can pull it out. There we go. There's your screwdriver. But, you know, some of the ones I have, they've got like scissors and everything else. This is the ultimate mini flashlight. The i3E EOS olight store. At the drop down of every video, I put the link to the storefront for SOS. So it benefits the channel if you buy your olight junk. I like saying it like that. Your olight junk. If you buy anything olight related, use code SOS and save some money. That is caffeine. That is a char filter for water filter. Fire starters, and fire tenders. And my favorite. There's also cash in here. I'm not pulling that out. I'm not trying to get that personal right now. This is my favorite multi-tool because it is basically a Leatherman Wave miniaturized. That's probably about the way. Somebody'll be like, what? That's how big that is. And if you like a Leatherman Wave, you would like the Squirt. But if the Wave's not good enough for you, then don't mess with this. But this has all kinds of goodies. It can get you out of a jam in a heartbeat. This is one of my favorites. I'm not supposed to advertise stuff, but I guess I can. If those of you that are like into this stuff and you want to get some stuff, I find these little items and then I put them in the. Some of you don't like Amazon. Some people do, but the only place I can share that is at the Step One Survival Amazon page. So if you need, if you're just looking for some weird stuff, I'm pretty sure in my index of, if you pull up the big index where it's like everything I've saved from every little thing, there's some weird stuff in there, man. Like stuff you can't find anywhere. But, because they always try to sell you some crazy China-made weird thing somewhere. And then, but if you look at some of my stuff, it's like crazy stuff from, a decade of looking at this stuff. But anyways, I got to put this back together and get a bag back together. Because I'm losing another truck today. I'm losing another one. The other truck got stolen, and now I'm losing my other vehicle as well. I'm getting rid of it. I just, it's kind of one of these things where I'm kind of like, not just like recharging batteries and stuff, but I'm tuning up a bunch of other stuff in my life too as well. I got to get rid of some old stuff and replace it with something else a little bit better. So what am I carrying? What the? This is my pocket. I forgot to pick that up. That's crazy, isn't it? It's pretty rad. I gotta make a sheath for that, for my hip. That'd be cool. Anyway, all right. God bless you guys. Make sure you update your kits. Go through and look at your stuff. Make sure you have your basics, your fire, water, food, shelter. There's shelter right over there. Bunny rabbits and seeds. We just got done planting some seeds. I can actually plant, you can plant watermelon right now. And I think I can, I'm not sure, I don't think I can plant pumpkin yet. But I got to remember to plant I planted all the other stuff, lettuce and everything else I wanted to plant. All right. Don't forget nails. Put nails in your bug out bag. Look up all the uses for nails. You would be surprised. I don't know why people don't put nails in their bug out bags. These are great alarms. They make lots of noise. You don't have to put anything crazy on them. Just a snap alone sometimes will wake you up. Anyways, just a noise perimeter alarm. All right. God bless you guys and take care.